Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And 15 PCA?
Native 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So we got a new Diablo game, Diablo Immortal. They showed off the cinematic trailer. Again, like I mentioned this during our Nintendo Direct video about Smash. That was a cool trailer, but no one does cinematic trailers like Blizzard. They're just amazing.
They're so good, they make you want to play the game.
Yeah, I want to see a movie of this. I want to see an anime. I want to see an animation, which was a thing that's being bounced around. They want to do an animation with Netflix, like they did with Castlevania. But that's not what we're talking about. But so they showed off that looks cool. Then they show off gameplay, and it's a cell phone game.
You want to cue the loser music from Price is Right.
Because cell phone game, it's it's free to play, but then you only have so much energy. You can only do so many missions. And again, they didn't confirm or deny any of this, but this is what happens with cell phone games.
Yep.
You buy more treasure chests. Get more things. And more than anything, Diablo is a loot based game, and you're gonna be able to buy your loot with real money. It's getting pay to win.
And the thing is, most of the time, most people don't fall in the trap of spending a lot of money in cell phone games. People are going to spend a lot more people on this.
Yeah.
Because it's Diablo.
And then again, if I spend $10, I can get 10 of those chests. Or if I spend $3, I can get this next upgrade. And you're going to be, next thing you know, you spend $100 on a cell phone game.
Yeah, exactly. Are you going to sit there and be like, man, I can get this item now, or I can spend 5-6 hours and get it then?
Or they'll, again, like they do with all these types of games. Let's know, because Diablo also has like a augmentation mechanic. Your weapon's being augmented, but hey, you have to wait 3 days, or if you pay 99 cents, you can have it now.
Yep,
exactly. It's one of those things. So you're not going to play for 3 days? There's going to be crap like that, and that's just... it's sad, because if this was like if they didn't want to do a full-blown Diablo game, why not release this on PSN, on Xbox Live, and Switch Online, and just have it be like a downloadable game for like $20?
Exactly. Maybe cross-play with Nintendo.
But I guarantee this thing's going to make a lot of money.
Oh, it's going to make a ton of money. Because they wouldn't make it if it didn't sell.
Yeah.
Who's to blame? The creator or the consumer?
Both.
Yeah,
both are at blame. But they brought back something. They brought back the Necromancer. I love the Necromancer.
He's so cool.
Diablo 2 was my jam back in high school. Man, I played so much Diablo 2. And that was kind of like my first foray of because we were always console guys. Then the first kind of computer games I played were like RTS games, Rise of Nations, and then I played Diablo 2, and I'm like, I was just addicted to Diablo 2.
So cool. And
Diablo 3, I think, was a step backwards in terms of like customization. But I'm glad there's more Diablo, but that mobile game is just awful. Oh, why? It's just why?
The only benefit I can see...
It's hard to control your characters, too.
See, that's another thing, too. I'm going to be able to hook up a Bluetooth controller. I'm assuming you'll be able to. I'll sync it with my PS4 controller and just play that way.
Exactly.
Because I played some... The cell phone games I like to play are more of like the card-based type games where you're not necessarily moving a character around.
Yeah, so that's easy. That's fine.
Because I've been playing that new Marvel one. The art is fantastic in that. But I'm getting to the point to where it's like, they're really pushing me to buy packs, so I'm getting my butt kicked now. But moving here, because Diablo's an action-based RPG. So there's like, you roll out of the way, you can... And touch controls just suck for it.
Yeah.
They've gotten better, but they suck.
Yeah, you need to either have a controller or even like those really weird cell phone controllers.
Yeah, like you slide the cell phone into it and it has like buttons and like a controller.
Well, because for me, I remember playing some of the Final Fantasies and I had to move around. I don't want that. I just want straight where I'm just touching going. I don't want to move around like a force because I want a controller for that.
The funniest thing is the Grand Theft Auto games are on cell phone, like Vice City and stuff like that. Could you imagine playing Vice City with touch controls?
No way.
I know people have done it, but I ended up getting San Andreas. I think they were doing a promo, and I ended up getting it for free. I played it for like 20 minutes. Like, these touch controls, it's not happening.
It's too hard.
You have to get a controller. You have to. There's no way.
But I think they're going to try to streamline it as best they can because Blizzard does a good job with UI and all that kind of stuff to making the game playable. But it just breaks my heart that this has to be some stupid money. It's going to be a cash grab.
Yep.
And there's going to be those people out there that will pay. Because even in some of these cell phone games... it's like, get 10 golden packs for $100. Ridiculous. And people buy them.
Yeah, people will spend like $400 to $500 a month.
Like I said,
remember when Pokemon Go first came out? Wasn't it making like millions of dollars a month just from microtransactions?
Yep. Because people needed Pokeballs, needed this and that. And crazy, right? Crazy. For something that's just on your phone.
Yeah.
Or stuff you can get from a Pokestop.
What I'd much rather pay $30 once and just have everything that comes with the game than piecemealing me out.
Especially one that's already been a AAA title.
Yeah,
this is never a cell phone game. This was just complimentary to a main game, but it's not. This is the main game.
So
I don't know about that.
again, the 6 classes were Barbarian, Crusader,
Necromancer,
Sorcerer, Necromancer,
Wizard.
Warrior?
no, there was the
monk.
The monk. Was it 5 classes or 6? I don't know.
thought it
But
was-
they didn't bring back the Witch Doctor.
No.
They didn't have the they brought back the Beast Slayer person with the crossbows, but it's a female this time.
Yeah.
In the other one, 3, it was a guy.
It's a guy.
And that's another thing too. Why can't I just make my character whatever? But
Or have 2 classes. That'd be cool.
and because in Diablo 3, they kind of really streamlined the way your character gets upgraded, kind of to where there's everyone's monk is the same basically,
At the
with
end.
very few variation. I wish it was more open to where I can really make my character completely different. But since on cell phones, it's probably going to be even more basic.
Yeah, maybe even like 2 different paths you can.
And they're showing cool things.
Yeah,
in
the
they're
action
showing-
looked
they're
fun.
cool.
They even
But how's
showed
that going to work, though?
they showed like mounts, like you can be on a horse, and they were dragging enemy behind you. Some cool little mechanics like that. I'm sure there's going to be they're going to want you playing teams, so there's probably going to be multiplayer raids and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
They might have a guild, I
multi-bosses.
guarantee them.
Yeah, they're gonna have a guild system and all that. But if it's free to play, I'll give it a shot. But every single one of these games I've ever played, there's a paywall. Some games you hit it and it's like, but I can still complete it. Some games you hit that paywall so hard, it's impossible to continue.
And the thing I don't hate too is when they have levels and you level up, you think, oh, my character's stronger. It doesn't feel like they got any stronger.
And that was like 2 weeks of work.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
Or you could have just paid that $50 and got that pack that took you to max level.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
So you
gonna
don't have to
do
even
that.
deal with
Yeah,
that.
and it's that's the thing. If it was $100 and it gave me everything in the game, like everything forever,
But it won't.
no, it just gives you like one unlock for one character.
You're like, freak! I spent that.
But there's no
much
way I
money.
would I can never spend that. I have yet to spend a penny on any mobile game ever.
Nope.
Except for when they give you free money. Like I know, like in a couple of games, they're like, "Oh, here's free diamonds that you can get."
I don't think I can even do surveys anymore.
Yeah, they even do stuff like that. Like, "Oh, do some surveys and get free diamonds or free whatever
stars,
mana
whatever it
or
is,
whatever they're gonna call it in this." But yeah, the disappointment that it's mobile sucks.
If this was on like Xbox, you said arcade, this would be
Yeah, the Xbox Live.
It's a buy. It's
Yeah.
a day one buy.
Yeah, if it was $25 and it was just like, oh, it's a sub game, it's going to be updated regularly, but the base game is only going to be a little smaller, but we promise more content later. Okay, I'll throw $20 at that because it's Diablo. But just to be piecemealed out $1.99 at a time, I don't
They
want.
even have the thing where you're going down like a hole, basically.
Yeah, like there's different stuff they haven't done in Diablo games
Yeah.
before. So it kind of reminded me of the second level in Battletoads.
Battletoads, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, you go
Battletoads.
down the rope.
Yeah.
Except for you can't turn into a wrecking ball. Like, come on, let me do it.
Go back and forth.
But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be big. It's going to make a ton of money because people are going to want to play Diablo, regardless
Yeah.
of what form it comes in. So we're all crying about it, but we're all going to end up playing it. But I don't think I'm going to put any money into it. I've yet to play a mobile game that has got me to the point where I'm like, oh, I got to throw some money at this.
Yeah,
I've yet to do it.
Nope.
If anyone was going to do it, it might be this one because I don't think any other one so far has even come close.
We'll see, and we'll see how it plays on cell phone. Touch controls are going to be touchy, haha. But that's just it's going to come down to how it controls, how the guild system works. If there's going to be a guild system, party system, all that kind
The
of stuff.
only time I've seen where that works with the back controls, I remember the PSP with that nub.
Yeah,
Moved around. They had Metal Gear Solid on there, one of those games. I'm trying to remember the name
it's
of
one
it.
of those. One of the ones I forget what it was
And it
called.
worked great, which was amazing to me. That's the only one that ever worked great for a 3D game.
It's just tough without an actual real. Since this is
Yeah.
isometric and it's top down,
Yeah.
it's a little bit better. But I'd rather have a D-pad or an analog stick.
Yeah.
You just get a better feel of the game.
Nothing beats doing the circle. It's
Yeah.
just
Woo, woo.
yeah.
Again, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hook up a controller. But yeah, we'll see when this comes out. I don't even know when it's going to launch. Let me just
Does it have a thing on?
because I'm on the actual official pre-register at the thing. It doesn't say when it's going to
That makes me want to play Hunter the Reckoning again. Watching the trailer.
The first comment here is Jesus Christ, and it has 338 upvotes. He didn't even say anything.
That's all you have to say, though. That's it.
Deckard Cain, I remember he was my bastard. I loved him. But yeah, we'll definitely cover this more, and if it's free to play, I'll play it, and we'll give a synopsis of how we
really?
feel about it. But yeah, until then,
Hopefully it's available for the Kindle.
yeah, I know. It probably will be like tablets. It says Android and iOS right now, but I'm pretty sure there'll probably be one for both. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.